Aside from our tower cam, very wet weather overnight out there, and an even stronger winter storm is expected later this week. If you download the HNN weather app and watch Hawaii News Now for continuing coverage, we will tell you what you can expect in terms of first alert weather days. Also, now is a good time to prepare and think ahead. Joining us here in the studio right now is Shelly Kunishige, Communications Manager for the Hawaii Department of Transportation. Welcome into the show, Shelly.
Thank you, Kaino.
Okay, thank you very much for being here. We just saw over there with the tower cam unexpected weather. It's been very wet recently. Currently from the DOT side, what are you guys seeing?
So we did see some wet weather on Maui this weekend, and there was some debris and landslide material on the road on Hana Highway between Kenai and Nahiku. So we're definitely asking people to be aware that as the ground gets saturated, you might see more of this kind of activity. And especially we're asking people to kind of do the common sense actions. So when the roads are wet and slick, fall back, give people a lot of following distance, and be aware that your car might not be able to stop when you press on the brakes if the roads are slick.
And then obviously, as well as we take another live look right now, I mean, it's coming down out there. We want to remind everyone common sense things, but also even stuff like lights, windshield wipers, right? This is a good time to make sure your maintenance is up to date too. Yeah.
Check it now, because you don't want to be depending on it when it's coming down and you can't see anything and it's not working.
And then what about just certain areas who are maybe prone to maybe more wet weather than other areas? What do residents need to be cognizant of there?
So the special weather statement focused a lot on Maui and Big Island, and there's areas on Maui like Hana Highway that we know see a lot of wet weather, and on Big Island like Ka'u, I think. So Oahu was in a flash flood warning earlier today, and there's areas on Oahu like Pali Highway, Likelike, where you can see sometimes the water will undermine trees. So that could also be something that it happens too.
You're also recommending as well, even if people are seeing water, obviously it will saturate the ground and things, but when the water is fast moving, right, and people aren't sure whether or not to drive through it, they should not, correct?
Yes, so I'm sure it's drilled into everybody's heads, turn around, don't drown. So if there's fast moving water, it can take as little as a foot to wash away a vehicle, and as little as 12 inches or less than like 6 inches to wash away a person. So don't go through the fast moving water. If you can't tell how deep the water is on the road, don't try to go through it, because you might end up stalling your engine and you'll be stuck there.
Okay, and then now in addition to the wet weather, we're talking about another storm that may or may not be happening as well. We heard thunder, in some cases even some lightning. So what do people need to be cognizant of there?
So if you're in a car, basically, you don't want to be driving during a thunderstorm warning. So sign up for your local emergency alerts and pay attention. If there's a thunderstorm warning, try not to be out there unless you absolutely need to. If you're being told to evacuate and that's why you're on the road, just be aware if your car gets hit by lightning, pull over to the side, don't try to get out of your vehicle, call 911 for help.
Gotcha. And then Shelly, what is your last message for drivers who are out there currently? Obviously people are at work and different things, got to pick up from school and whatnot, but what is the one main thing you want people to know?
I would say sign up for your emergency alerts and be aware of what's going on around you.
Absolutely. Shelly, thank you so much. Very important information. Of course, here on Hawaii News Now, be on the lookout for our push notifications, as well as Drew Davis and our other meteorologists to really talk about what you can expect in terms of weather.